Welcome to Tech Bytes and News, your daily roundup of articles featured in Hacker News. Today, we're diving into a fascinating issue: websites silently draining your laptop's battery and CPU, and how Firefox is implicated. It's all about a subtle, annoying white noise.
A white noise problem? That sounds underwhelming, until you mention battery drain and CPU usage. What's the root cause?
Exactly. It all started with a faint white noise from the speakers, even when idle. The author used Packlist Sync Short to monitor pulse audio syncs, finding the noise correlated with the sync being in IDLE or running states, even with the module suspend on idle module supposedly active. He initially suspected a misbehaving audio sync.
So the automatic suspension wasn't working reliably? That's a common problem with power management. I've seen it myself. What was the culprit?
Initially, it seemed to be Firefox. Even with no audio playing in any tabs, Firefox was keeping the audio sync active. He used Packlist Sync inputs to pinpoint the offender. It turned out to be Outlook.com's email notifications, even if muted. The noise would start with each email, and only reloading the tab or restarting Firefox would stop it.
Wow, that's sneaky. So just the notification potential was enough to keep the audio hardware active? What about the power consumption?
Yes. He measured a significant difference. Without the noise, power consumption hovered around 4.3 to 4.5 watts. With the noise, it jumped to 5.8 to 6.5 watts. A difference of about 1.5 watts. That adds up over time.
A 1.5 watt increase is substantial, especially on a laptop. So he disabled notifications. Problem solved, right?
Not quite. Even after disabling Outlook notifications, the noise persisted intermittently. It turned out other websites, like Twitter, X.com, Google Translate, and even the Discord web app, were triggering it. The common thread? They all use the Web Audio API.
Ah, the Web Audio API. I see. So the issue isn't necessarily malicious, but rather a matter of poor resource management by the websites themselves?
Precisely. The author discovered that simply creating an audio context in JavaScript, even without playing any sound, can keep the audio hardware active. He created a simple test page demonstrating this. Chrome seems to handle this better, automatically suspending after a while. But Firefox doesn't.
That's a significant oversight on Firefox's part, isn't it? It's essentially letting websites steal resources unnecessarily. What's the solution?
The author, understandably frustrated, created a Firefox extension, Audio Context Suspender, to automatically suspend the audio context when not in use. It's not perfect, but it significantly mitigates the problem. He also linked several relevant Bugzilla reports on this issue.
That's impressive. A proactive solution to a frustrating problem. It highlights the importance of responsible web development and the need for browsers to better protect users from resource-hogging websites.
Absolutely. It's a great example of a user identifying a subtle but significant performance issue and taking action to fix it, and a reminder to check your browser extensions for power-saving tools. Thanks for joining us on Tech Bytes and News. We hope you found this discussion insightful. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.